Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSC, as we commence the opening ceremony of the 2024 Please, let's be calm as we take the national anthem. The national anthem. Together, let us recite the third stanza of the national anthem as our opening prayer. O God of all creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. Please let us have our seats. Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed engineers, and our honored attendees. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the 2024 International Engineering Exhibition and AGM. I am Engineer Emmanuel Ejika Oshala, MNSC PMP, and I'll be your anchor for this event. Today, we gather not just as professionals, but as pioneers and problem solvers, united by the theme, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change. This theme speaks to the heart of our mission, leveraging engineering ingenuity to tackle the pressing challenges of feeding our growing world and safeguarding our planet's future. With international delegates, government ministers, industry leaders, and the bright minds of young engineers amongst us, we are poised for impactful conversations that will share tomorrow's solutions as we embark on the transformative journey together. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor to introduce to you at this event guests and dignitaries who have honored us with their presence, and I assure you it is going to be a very wonderful and memorable event. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to this event the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, our very admirable President, the 34th President of the Society, and the first female President in our Society's 66th year history. Please put your hands together for Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. She is seated here by her amiable husband, Engineer Theophilus Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome. Also seated here at this event is the President of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, our very own Engineer Professor Sadiq Zubair Abubakar, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Academy of Engineering. You are very, very much welcome, sir. We also have here seated at this event the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, a special guest of honor and a strategic partner to this event, Alhaji Abubakar Kyari. Let's put our hands together for him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our Deputy President, very amiable, very energetic and hardworking, Engineer Ali Masiya Rabiu, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, a fellow of the Academy of Engineering, and a member of the Order of the Federal Republic. He is also the Shigari of Lafia, and he is here present with his amiable wife. Let's put our hands together for them. Also here present at this event is the Vice President of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. Please let's make welcome Engineer Olaolu Ogunduile, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome, sir. Also seated here at this event, we have the Vice President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. We have Vice President, Professional Development, Engineer Ademola Isaac Agoro, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Let's make him welcome. We have here also Engineer Dr. Felicia Agubata, FNSE, Vice President, Corporate Services. We have also Engineer Ofueyeno Bemigo, FNSE, Vice President in charge of collaboration and linkages. We have Vice President, Membership Services, Engineer Rose Madaki. Let's put our hands together for them. Also, we have Vice President in charge of Asset Management, Engineer Joseph Sunday Adebayo, FNSE. Let's put our hands together for him. We also have the Vice President who is in charge of, Engineer Joseph Adebayo is Vice President, Engineering Technology and Innovations Management Board. The Vice President, Asset Management, Engineer Danladi Ushiki Adamu, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please let's put our hands together for him. Also here present at this event, a past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. But before then, may I introduce to you the Chairman, Board of Trustees of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, who is also a past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, served in 1996 to 1997. Engineer Dr. E.J.S. Ujama, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. You are very, very much welcome. Also present at this event is a past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers who served in the year 2008 and 2009. Engineer Kashim Abdul Ali, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Academy of Engineering, member of the National Institute. Let's put our hands together for him. And just arriving is the chairman of the FCT Civil Service Commission and a past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Emeka Eze, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, Fellow Academy of Engineering, and many F's to his name. He served in the year as president of this society in the year 2006 to 2007. Also here present is a past president who served in the year 2010 to 2011, Engineer O.A. Ajibola, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Academy of Engineering. Can we please put our hands together for him? We have also here present a past president of the society who served in the year 2014 and 2015 in person of Engineer Ademola Isaac Olorunfemi, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers and fellow Academy of Engineering. Let's put our hands together for him. And ladies and gentlemen, we have here our energetic and digital past president, the immediate past president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Tasiu Sahad Gidari Wudil, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a senior member of the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and MNI in a bit. Please put your hands together for him. Oh, sorry, we also have here the amiable wife of Engineer EJS Ujaman. You are very, very much welcome, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have here in our midst our national ESCO members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. We have the National ESCO member, Professional Development, Engineer Ndifom Mbe Agbiji, FNSE. Let us put our hands together for him. You are very, very much welcome. We also have here ESCO member, Membership Services, Engineer Abraham Agadike, FNSE. You are very, very much welcome. ESCO member Collaboration and Linkages, Engineer Hamadiko Ibrahim, FNSE. You are welcome. We have here ESCO member Corporate Services, Engineer Ibrahim Aliyu, FNSE. You are welcome. We have Professor Engineer Olumide Moses Ogundipe, ESCO member Engineering Technology and Innovations. And we have ESCO member Asset Management, Engineer Rachel Uge, FNSE. You are very, very much welcome. We have also here representing the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Inua Garba. Let's put our hands together for him. You are very, very much welcome, sir. Also here we have representing the Honorable Minister of Petroleum Resources, Engineer Gwandu Umar, MNSE. You are very, very much welcome. And we have also here at this event the MD, the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the Energy Commission of Nigeria, Engineer Dr. Mustafa Abdullahi, FNSE. You are welcome. Also at this event, we have the former Secretary General of the All Progressive Congress of Nigeria, Engineer Senator Iyiola Omishore, FNSE. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize here also the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Joshua Egube, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. And let me call all the rest before him. Let me call all before the last one. Hold it. Give me last. We recognize also our international delegates who have come all the way from Ghana Institution of Engineering. We have Engineer Kwabena Benpom, the president. Please, can you stand up for recognition? Our international delegates. We have also the president-elect of the Ghana Institution of Engineering, Engineer Ludwig A. Hasse. Please put your hands together for him. We have the executive director also, Engineer David K. Inyate. We have the vice president, Engineer Sophia A. Tijani. And we have Engineer Dr. Kwame Bokie, the Chairman, Engineering Council of Ghana. We have Engineer Isaac Bedu, the Registrar, Engineering Council of Ghana. May I also recognize representative of institutions of engineers of Kenya here present. We have the president, Engineer Munyoki Shaman Kiteme. Let's put our hands together for them. We have Engineer Eric Ohaga, the immediate past president. We have also Otuk Christian Adongo, the second vice president, and we have Engineer Achieng Jackton Unwembe, the honorary secretary. From the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, we have the president, Engineer Oba Jones. Let's put our hands together for him. And we have Engineer Loretta Dumbuya, vice president, and the immediate past president is Engineer Trudy Morgan. From the Engineering Society of Liberia, we have Engineer Dad Leto, the president, and the wife, Winnie Nancy Shannon. You are all welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, may I also recognize the CPC chairman. We recognize you. All branch chairmen here present, wherever you are, can you wave your hands for recognition? All divisional national chairmen, we recognize you. APWEN presidents and all APWEN members, spouses of the engineering, fellows of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, corporate members, graduate members, students, members of the press. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the Honorable Minister of State Works, Honorable Bello Mohammed Goroyu, ESQ. Can we please put our hands together for the Honorable Minister? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you to the 2024 International Engineering Conference Exhibition and Annual General Meeting. We'll be continuing to the program of events, and then we shall take recognitions later. May I now invite for the welcome address the chairman of the Conference Planning Committee, who will be represented by the vice chairman, Engineer Mutiu Adesanya, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please, let's put our hands together for him.
The President, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, FNSC, and his amiable spouse. You are most welcome to this occasion. I also want to recognize The honorable ministers here present, the Minister of Agric, the Honorable Minister of Water Resources. I also want to recognize the Honorable Speaker here, Right Honorable Speaker, ably represented by the Honorable Speaker, House Committee on Science and Engineering, the Chairman BOT, distinguished senators here present, past presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, distinguished fellows, distinguished engineers, ladies and gentlemen. I want to apologize on behalf of my chairman, who is unavoidably present, for a national assignment. Now his address. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 International Engineering Conference, a premium event that unites engineering professionals, business leaders, government officials, and international participants under one roof. By way of background information, I would like to inform you that the Nigerian Society of Engineers, which was established in 1958, is the leading professional body for engineers in Nigeria, with 88 branches spread across Nigeria and diaspora. The NSC is dedicated to promoting excellence in engineering education, research, and practice. It plays a critical role in influencing policies that impact national development and advocating for sound engineering standards and ethics. The NSC Engineering Conference and Exhibition serves as a key platform for dialogue, knowledge, and sharing of networking among engineering professionals, academics, researchers, policymakers, and stakeholders from various sectors. It also provides a stage for analyzing critical national and global issues affecting engineering practice and development. The 2024 theme edition, tagged Abuja 2024, will explore the theme Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change. This theme aligns with NSC commitment to driving innovations and promoting sustainable practices within the engineering community to tackle key challenges facing Nigeria and world today. In fulfillment of our mandate of complementing government developmental policies, the theme also aligns with the current federal government vision for Nigeria, particularly the administration focus on addressing food scarcity and promoting environmental sustainability. The role of engineers in our society has never been more critical, as we are expected to lead the way in finding practical and lasting solutions that can be implemented across all sections of our national system. And in line with the current economic realities, we must acknowledge that our solutions must not only be technical, but also economically viable and scalable. The conference will focus on delivering sustainable strategies for enhanced production, technological innovations, and renewable energy solutions for rural farming communities, while also exploring innovative concepts for climate change adaptation to revive rural economics and ensure food security. The challenges of food insecurity and climate change are deeply intertwined. Inconsistent weather patterns and flooding have posed threats to agricultural production and disrupted the food supply chain. As our population continues to grow, the challenges become more pronounced. The conference is a veritable vehicle to deliver sustainable engineering solutions to food security and climate change challenges, and thereby safeguarding the well-being of future of our country and citizenry. The conference will feature in-person participation by key speakers, presenters, panelists, and other delegates at the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Airport Road, Abuja, Nigeria. A global audience, remote participation will also be enabled through live streaming of sessions, virtual breakout rooms, and interactive question and answer. Another important aspect of conference is the physical engineering exhibition, where innovative technologies, products, and services from various sectors will be showcased. In conclusion, it is important to mention that we expect the presence of business leaders and top government officials whose collaboration is crucial to bridging the gap between the policy and practice. Their participation reinforces the importance of our discussions and potential for tangible outcomes that can shape our country's future. Therefore, I invite every participant to explore every opportunity for networking that the conference lavishly offers. Welcome to 2024 International Engineering Conference and Exhibition. Thank you.
Can we please put our hands together for the CPC Vice Chairman, Engineer Mutiu Adesanya, FNSE. Ladies and gentlemen, she is known for her agenda of rebirthing the NSE for growth, empowerment, and advancement in engineering, with 5 key strategic agendas, which include membership development, intergovernmental industry and academia collaborations, international relations, community impact, and NSE reimaging. She is the 34th president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, first female president in our esteemed society's 66-year history. Baba Afe Babalola calls her a woman of substantial substance. Ladies and gentlemen, with a standing ovation, let us invite for her welcome address the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Please be seated. It's a great day, isn't it? The convergence of all the engineers in Nigeria and the diaspora. Clap for yourselves, great engineers. And of course, all the support systems of the engineers, great engineeresses. Thank you. The protocols has been well laid, but I have to, of course, as a matter of duty, recognize a few people. And I'll start with the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who is well represented by Honorable Bello Goronyo,
Honorable Minister of State, Works, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, sir. I'd also like to recognize our strategic partner for this conference. In choosing the theme, we had to meet him because the theme aligns very perfectly with his role, his job, and his duty as the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. And that is Senator Abubakar Kyari. You're very welcome, sir, to your conference. The Deputy President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Ali Masuyo Rabiu, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, MFR. I thought you were going to clap for him. It's not easy to be MFR, you know. I'm the first president of NSC to have an MFR as my deputy. Please give him another round of applause. The president of the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, Engineer Professor Sadiq Zubair Abubakar, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Executive governors here present, particularly I can see the representative of the executive governor of Nasarawa State, our own engineer Abdullahi Sule, FNSC. You are welcome, sir. Very, very distinguished guests. Past presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, I must mention you because, like I always say, you are the giants on whose shoulders I stand. Past presidents of the Nigerian Society of Engineers here present, I recognize you all with all respect. Vice President, EXCO members, very distinguished fellows, old and new, of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Your Excellency, permit me to recognize one man here. He's the chairman of Coleman Wires and Cables. He's a man who has supported the Nigerian Society of Engineers since the year 2009. And is still doing so through the managing director, who is going to be conferred with the honorary fellowship today. Ashiwaju Onofowokan. National EXCO members, our international delegates, the President, Ghana Institution of Engineering, Engineer Bempon Kwabena. Where are you? Okay. All right. Thank you. The President, Institution of Engineering of Kenya, Engineer Shama Kiteme, and all the members of the IEK here present. The President, Institute of Engineers of Liberia, Engineer Dudley Toe. The President, Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, Engineer Oba Jones. You're all welcome. Your Excellency, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented. Distinguished senators, governors, honorable ministers, royal fathers, respected labor leaders, members of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, students, and all our esteemed guests. It is my utmost pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 Engineering Conference and Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. This gathering, which brings together the brightest minds in engineering and beyond, is a testament to our shared commitment to building a sustainable and prosperous Nigeria for generations yet unborn. As we look forward to this year's deliberations, it is essential to reflect on the outcomes of last year's conference. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Executive Governor of Borno State, our very own Engineer Professor Mohammed Umar Zulum, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, MNI. Engineer Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, FNSC, MNI. You are welcome, sir. As we look forward to this year's deliberations, it is essential to reflect on the outcomes of last year's conference, themed Re-engineering the Manufacturing Sector for Competitiveness and Enhanced Economic Growth. That theme inspired resolutions that have shaped our actions over the past year. From the resolutions of the 2023 conference, the Nigerian Society of Engineers has taken bold steps to advance our manufacturing sector and address Nigeria's energy and sustainability challenges. I am proud to highlight some of the progress which we have made. Advancing green energy solutions. We have championed the adoption of renewable energy by partnering with key stakeholders such as the Energy Commission of Nigeria, whose DG is here right now, Engineer Dr. Abdullahi Mustafa, FNSC, and other key stakeholders to integrate solar, wind, and bioenergy solutions across industries. These efforts are reducing energy costs and environmental impact while driving sustainable growth. Supporting raw material production. Through strategic collaboration with the National Agricultural Land Development Authority, NLDA, we established demonstration farms on the 6 geopolitical zones. These farms will showcase innovations in agricultural engineering while producing vital raw materials for local industries. And of course, that will also dovetail into the theme of this year's conference. Promoting sustainable practices. We have mobilized public and private partnerships to implement eco-friendly initiatives and build capacity in green technologies aligning with global best practices. Influencing policy for sustainable manufacturing and green technology adoption, ensuring lasting change for Nigeria's industrial landscape. These achievements demonstrate our commitment to transforming ideas into action. However, our mission continues as we embrace the challenges of this year's conference theme. The 2024 conference, a call for action for engineering solutions. The theme of this year, sustainable engineering solutions to food security and climate change, reflects the present challenges of our time. The twin challenges of food security and climate change are not just theoretical. They are issues that define the survival and progress of our nation today. This conference must therefore serve as a clarion call for engineers to rise as problem solvers and innovators. Food insecurity remains a critical issue, exacerbated by climate change, which disrupts agricultural productivity and endangers livelihoods. As engineers, we hold the tools to pioneer sustainable solutions, whether through advancements in precision agriculture, renewable energy for rural communities, or climate-adapted infrastructure. And to all participants, this conference is more than a dialogue. I'd like you to know that. It is a launchpad for action. The solutions we craft here will not only serve Nigeria, but will resonate globally. I challenge you to push boundaries, think beyond limitations, and inspire solutions that will not only solve today's problems, but safeguard our future. The executive committee under my leadership pledges to ensure that the outcomes of this conference do not remain on paper. We will collaborate with government, academia, industry, and international partners to implement your suggestions effectively. Together, we can secure a sustainable future. In closing, as engineers, our work is the blueprint of progress. Let us build a future where no Nigerian goes hungry and every community thrives sustainably. Together, let us lead Nigeria toward a brighter tomorrow. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all dignitaries, members, and partners for your presence and commitment. Particularly, we have here some of our sponsors and partners. Like I mentioned earlier, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is a strategic partner of this conference. A round of applause for them, please. We have Total Energies E&P, well represented by the Deputy Managing Director. They are platinum sponsors. Please, a round of applause for them. Without them, we might not have been able to put together this beautiful event that we have. We also have Coleman Wires and Cables, well represented here by the Managing Director, Mr. George Onofowokon. We have other sponsors in various categories, and we shall be recognizing them in due course. So I extend again my heartfelt gratitude to all dignitaries, members, and partners for your presence and commitment. Your participation underscores the vital role which engineering plays in national development. I thank you all and look forward to seeing you all actively engaged as we move on in the rebirthing of the Nigerian Society of Engineers for the growth, advancement, and empowerment of engineers. And before I take my leave, I'd like to recognize the following people. I have here the Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, ably represented by Right Honorable Inuwa Garba, Chairman, House Committee on Science and Engineering. You are welcome, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please relax as we continue with the rest of the program. Thank you, and God bless.
Can we please do better? Put our hands together for Madam President. Thank you very much, Ma, for that wonderful speech. As we equally recognize the representative of the Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, FNSE, ably represented here by Barrister Labaran Magaji Haq. That is the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Nasarawa State. You are very, very much welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, may we now quickly watch the clip for the safety tips for the 2024 International Engineering Conference and Exhibition. Thank you. The media, please.
Welcome to the 2024 NSE National Conference here at the Abuja Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Your safety is our top priority. Please take a few moments to watch this important safety briefing. In the event of an emergency, please remain calm and follow the directions of our trained fire wardens. Emergency exit signs are clearly marked in the Trade and Convention Center, the venue of the 2024 NSE conference, to guide you to safety. You'll find the main exits at the back and sides of the conference hall. Take a moment to identify the nearest exit to your seat. Remember, there are no planned safety drills during this conference, so if an alarm sounds, treat it as real. Please proceed quickly and in an orderly manner to the nearest exit. Conveniences are located on the rear of the hall and are with clear signage to direct you to the nearest male and female restrooms. A dedicated medical station is set up near the main entrance. Trained first aiders are stationed there, ready to assist with any medical needs. If you or someone nearby requires help, please approach them without hesitation. If an evacuation is necessary, please proceed to the designated muster points. Located outside the main entrances, once outside, trained personnel will guide you to these areas for your safety. All attendees are expected to respect fellow participants and follow staff instructions. Attendees are reminded to keep personal items like bags, wallets, and phones secure at all times. Do not leave your valuables unattended to. In the event of a security emergency, such as a riot in the surrounding area, please remain inside the venue. Follow any instructions provided over the public address system or by event security personnel who will guide you on the safest course of action. Our trained fire wardens and first aiders are here to assist in any emergency. Just look for their visible badges and uniforms if you need help. Thank you for your attention to this safety briefing. We appreciate your cooperation in making this a safe and productive conference. We wish you a successful and enriching experience here at the 2024 NSE National Conference. Stay safe and enjoy the conference.
I hope we understood this video very clearly. If you don't, let me just summarize it for you. Please ensure you have secured yourself, take care of your belongings. Very, very important. So you don't drop your things and you start looking for it. Our restrooms are just behind this conference hall. And if you need anything, talk to the security personnel and Sonia ushers just around, and you'll be very fine. Thank you very much. May I also, before we take the next item on the agenda, recognize here the representative of the Inspector General of Police, the Commissioner of Police, CP Engineer Uka Ifeanyi. Please, let's put our hands together for him. You are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how the police welcome their own. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, may we now go to another very special highlight of this event. You will know what it is. I would be inviting the chairman of the Board of Fellows, Engineer Wopa Kamila Maliki, Fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, to please come forward as we now take the honorary fellowship conferment ceremony. Let us please put our hands together for the Chairman, Board of Fellows.
the President, Nigerian Society of Engineers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to rely on the protocol as laid by Madam President. I have the honor on behalf of the Nigerian Society of Engineers Council, Board of Fellow, and the entire membership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers to invite Mr. George Olutope Kayode Onafowokan. Please, you can come with your spouse. The MD CEO, Coleman Wires and Cable. Make way. Daddy, make way. Make way. The profile of Mr. George Onafowokan, make way.
Honorary Fellowship conferees, Mr. George Olutope Onafowokan began his accounting journey at the Manchester Metropolitan University, Manchester, UK, where he earned a combined bachelor's degree in accounting and finance. His strong passion for learning led him to pursue further studies, obtaining a postgraduate diploma in management and information systems combined from the University of Salford, UK. He is a member of the professional bodies such as Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, and Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI. A distinguished professional and accomplished entrepreneur, Mr. George Onafowokan currently serves as the Managing Director and CEO of Coleman Technical Industries Limited, a renowned manufacturer of Coleman wires and cables. He also holds the esteemed position of Chairman at the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, Ogun State Chapter. Mr. George Onafowokan has made transformative contributions to the cable manufacturing industry and engineering society at large. He has led Coleman Technology Industries Limited to unprecedented heights. Under his strategic guidance, the company has not only expanded its market footprint, but also become a benchmark for innovation and quality within the technical and manufacturing industries. He is happily married with children.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to, or please join me to welcome our extraordinary president, the 34th president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the first female president, a trailblazer and a leader of outstanding vision and dedication, who continues to set new standards for our society, for the conferment of the honorary fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers to Mr. George Olutope Kayode Onafowokan.
Chairman, Board of Fellows, please decorate the latest honorary fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. While he's here, permit me to recognize present here the president of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, Mobolaji Adeniyi, fellow Nigerian Institute of Architects. Please give her a round of applause. She's my sister president. She's the second female president of NIA. Mr. George Olutokpe Onofowokan. This conferment is in recognition of your commitment towards the development of Nigeria, particularly in the engineering sector. And now, I, Engineer Margaret Aino Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the grace of God and common will of Nigerian engineers, President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, by the powers vested on me, hereby confer on you, George Olutokpe Onofowokan, the Distinguished Honorary Fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations. May I invite His Excellency, Executive Governor of Borno State, to please come up and shake the hand of our honorary fellow. Engineer Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, FNSC. The President of Koren, please come up too.
Can we please congratulate the MD of Coleman Wires and Cable on his honorary fellowship conferment, Mr. George Onafowokan, FNSE. Thank you very much, Madam President, and thank you all for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, may we continue to our program of activities, and to deliver his keynote speech is the Honorable Minister of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture, one of the strategic partners of this year's international conference. Please, let's put our hands together for Senator Abubakar Kyari as he gives us his keynote speech. Let's put our hands together for him. Police band, please, do your thing.
Thank you very much. The President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of State for Works, Right Honorable Mohammed Bello Boronyo, the representative of the Right Honorable Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, FNSC, the Executive Governor of Borno State, the representative of the Inspector General of Police, the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSE, and her dear husband, the President of Koren, Deputy President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Ali Rabiu, FNSE. Ms. President, can you please allow me to specially recognize my dear brother, elder brother, His Excellency Senator Iola Omishoro, FNSE, other members of the executives of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, members of council and entire membership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, other strategic conference partners and sponsors here present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with a profound sense of responsibility and honor that I stand before you today as we accentuate the nexus between engineering, agriculture, ingrained in food security, and climate change, which is a critical component of our methodological and holistic efforts at charting a new course for the conceivable future of Nigeria's agriculture. The theme of this gathering, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, is not only apt and timely, but also central to our mission of ensuring food and nutrition security, economic prosperity, and sustainable development for Nigeria. Let me commend the entire membership of the Nigerian Society of Engineers under the indefatigable leadership of Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSC, for your continued commitment and support to the development of agriculture in Nigeria. Interestingly, any solution-centric investment in agriculture will contribute to sustainable agricultural development in Nigeria. On that strength, I make bold to say that our gathering here today is timely and a critical step in the right direction, as this will further promote our collective quest for the development of agriculture in Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has not left anyone in doubt about his administration's priority on food security, evident in his unflinching support to the agricultural sector since his assumption of office, and further encapsulated in the economic sustainability plan hinging on the sector as a key sector identified as the driving force for economic diversification to achieve food security. As we are all very aware, Nigeria's food security and climate resilience face pressing challenges that demand innovative and sustainable engineering solutions. This imperative makes it very expedient that we collectively set an agenda for retooling towards strengthening the significant and inevitable role that engineering plays in ensuring a resilient food system in Nigeria. Essentially, we will explore challenges, identify our expectations of you as engineers, and underscore federal government's unwavering support in pursuing solutions. Climate change, characterized by long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns, has become a pressing global issue. Since the 1800s, human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, have been the primary drivers of climate change. This phenomenon has far-reaching impacts on various facets of human existence, with agriculture being one of the most affected sectors. Engineering, with its innovative solutions, plays a crucial role in mitigating these impacts and ensuring sustainable agricultural practices. The effect of climate change has been felt in virtually every facet of human existence, from agriculture to security to environment and health. Agricultural production has been the worst hit, with the climate change impacts on ozone layer depletion, soil erosion, irregular rainfall, resulting in drought and water stress, increases incidences of pests and diseases. It readily comes to mind the untold devastation brought on various parts of the nation by flood in the last few months. Earth-shattering reference was the Borno flooding, where untold hardship, displacement, and destruction of lives and property was the case across the state while the flood lasted and partly beyond the receded floodwater. I humbly use this medium to once again emphasize, with His Excellency the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, MNI, FNSC, the government and the resilient people of Borno State, even as they get back to their livelihoods and sustenance, while thanking the federal, state governments, and everyone else that rose up, identifying with the state and its people, and supported in cash and kind. There is growing concern across the globe, informed by the recent records of temperature, which have risen and fluctuating between 1.4 to 1.59 degrees centigrade within the last 12 months, with this year, 2024, termed as the hottest year ever. Food insecurity and access has declined considerably due to climatic variability occasioned by the temperature rise, while the burgeoning global population, which is hovering around 8.3 billion, has contributed significantly to food scarcity, poverty, and famine, thereby pushing rising food costs and its accompanying impact on livelihoods. Different mitigation and adaptation strategies have been proposed, developed, and somewhat utilized to cushion the effects of climate change, with some outstanding results in some regions, while it has not worked in other places. This brought about the annual Conference of Parties, COP, meeting which is in its 29th edition, presently meeting in Azerbaijan, producing the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, report, which substantially provides diverse solutions on coping with climate change, has been of tremendous assistance to nations that are worst hit of this menace. Essentially, the Baku 2024 is put together by the United Nations Climate Change Conference with the primary aim of reducing the negative impacts of climate change on our environment. With agriculture playing a significant role in Nigeria's economy, contributing as the first quarter of the 2024, 30% of Nigeria's GDP with a growth of 0.18%, the sector remains crucial for providing livelihoods to many Nigerians, especially in the rural areas. Nigeria has over 84 million hectares of arable land, yet only about 1.6 million hectares are irrigated, leaving the rest reliant on unpredictable rainfall. Improved irrigation technology is essential to optimize agricultural productivity year-round. About 40% of food produced in Nigeria is lost post-harvest, largely due to inadequate storage facilities and inefficient supply chains. These losses directly impact food availability and income for farmers. Poor road networks in rural areas, which account for 70% of Nigeria's agriculture, hinder the transportation of produce from farms to markets, raising costs and reducing accessibility for consumers. Access to reliable, affordable energy, crucial for mechanized farming, irrigation, processing, and storage. However, most rural areas in Nigeria lack sufficient energy infrastructure, affecting food processing and storage capacities. Unsustainable farming practices and deforestation have degraded up to 35% of Nigeria's soil, reducing fertility and leading to decreased yields. Rising temperatures, changing rainfall patterns, and more frequent droughts severely impact crop yields and livestock health, especially in the northern region where temperatures are projected to increase by 1.4 centigrade to 2 degrees centigrade by 2050. Poor water management and pollution from agricultural runoff impact water availability and quality. With projected water scarcity due to climate change, effective water management is critical for agricultural sustainability. To address the complex nature of food security and climate change, government is implementing policies that promote sustainable engineering solutions through the application of innovative technologies, renewable energy transition and integration, efficient resource management, sustainable infrastructure development, and good agricultural practices to enhance agricultural resilience, productivity, and sustainability, a significant contribution to food security challenge. The ministry encouraged farmers to adopt sustainable agricultural practices such as organic farming, crop rotation, and agroforestry to promote and support sustainable farming practices. The federal government, through the National Agricultural Seed Council, promotes the use of drought-resistant and climate-adaptive crop varieties to combat erratic rainfall patterns. Relevant agencies implement water conservation practices and establish weather information systems to help farmers adapt to changing weather patterns. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security encourages value addition of agricultural commodities by supporting the establishment of agro-processing industries through a public-private partnership and provide training to farmers on food processing and preservation techniques. Agribusiness and Marketing Department of the Ministry establish agro-processing zones equipped with modern processing facilities to add value to agricultural produce, reduce post-harvest losses, and create job opportunities. The ministry improves market access to smallholder farmers by investing in rural infrastructure such as roads and storage facilities to reduce post-harvest losses and support value addition. In order to increase the tractor density of the country, to increase mechanization reach to rural farmers, the federal government has signed a bilateral agreement with the government of Belarus for the supply of 10,000 tractors to Nigeria for the next 5 years. It has equally entered into the same agreement with John Deere OEM of USA, as well as Greener Hope Program. A memorandum of understanding between the government and Nigeria and Brazil on the Green Imperative Program, GIP, is on the way to fruition. The ministry also engaged in emergency procurement and sale of agricultural machinery and equipment to farmers at subsidized rate. This intervention by government is aimed at increasing farmers' productivity to enhance food security. The ministry also grants import duty waiver on agricultural machinery and equipment to increase food production and create employment. It is worthy to mention that the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security has established centers in the country for youth development. The Blacksmith and Artisan Training and Support Unit, BATSU in Ilorin, Kwara State, train blacksmiths and other agricultural artisans to develop and fabricate simple farm machinery and local hand tools. The Food Crop Technology Transfer Stations, FCTTS, in Obiaja, Edo State, Oguoboa, Enugu State, Dan Hassan, Kano State, and Gashua, Yobe State are for capacity building and transfer of technology on food crops. Agricultural mechanics and machinery operators training centers, AMOTRAC, located in Misobochi State and Akure, Ondo State, for the training of tractor operators and mechanics nationwide. These centers serve as hubs for skill acquisition and youth empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, we surely need to do more to sustainably develop Nigerian agriculture in the face of increasing climate change debilitating threats. One major way of achieving this is the use of sustainable engineering solutions. Some of these engineering tools include emerging technologies, innovative concepts, further reduction in post-harvest losses, and increased usage of agricultural machinery for enhanced productivity and efficiency. The Nigerian Society of Engineers should engage in robust discussions that will result in tangible, measurable, and impactful engineering solutions which can effortlessly mitigate the challenges and ameliorate food security problems occasioned by the systemic decadence experienced in a nation that have put considerable pressure on our food production and agricultural value chain system. Effective adoption and adaptation and mitigation strategies to alleviate the effects of climate change on our declining agricultural productivity to reverse the trend should be produced by and at this conference. It is also expected that practical steps to embark on systemic increase of land under cultivation, increased crop yields, reduced post-harvest loss, and application of precision agriculture to minimize resource wastage and redistribution for optimum use should be part of the takeaways from this conference. As we consider the role of engineers in addressing these challenges, it is essential to set out a clear roadmap, and here are our expectations from you. Engineers must work on affordable, adaptable machinery suited to Nigerian crops and terrains, encouraging mechanized farming to increase efficiency and productivity. Engineers should design sustainable storage facilities and processing technologies, especially those that can be deployed in rural communities. From rural roads to bridges and storage, engineers can design infrastructure that withstand extreme weather and support farmers in all regions of Nigeria. Affordable solar, biogas, and other renewable energy systems can revolutionize agriculture in off-grid areas by providing reliable power for irrigation, processing, and storage. Engineers are expected to develop sustainable irrigation systems, including rainwater harvesting and efficient irrigation technology, to ensure water availability for farming all year round. At this point, Madam President, I would just want to mention the 7 irrigation sites opened by the Borno State government are all powered by solar irrigation systems. Engineers can develop soil monitoring and management tools that help farmers maintain soil health, ensuring long-term productivity and environmental balance. Data analytics, GIS, and IoT-enabling systems can support precision agriculture, allowing for better monitoring of weather patterns, soil health, and water availability for optimal farming decisions. In challenging this gathering, and the Nigerian engineers at large, we urge you to come together as a unified force, leveraging collective expertise to develop engineering solutions that not only improve food security, but also strengthen rural livelihoods and contribute to our broader economic development goals. Nigerian engineers have the potential to change the narrative around agriculture and climate resilience in Africa, making Nigeria a model for sustainable practices. Looking inwards and in broader perspective consistent with the NSC objectives and commitment of driving innovation and promoting sustainable practices within the engineering community to tackle key challenges facing Nigeria and the world today, NSC can collectively ensure channeling your abundant skills and innovations to help create a Nigeria where food security is not just an aspiration, but a reality where rural areas thrive and where economic opportunities abound for every Nigerian. This would include harnessing such natural endowments as lithium for production of batteries to power drones, irrigation pumps, electric motorcycles, and other necessary equipment for extension and other on-farm activities. This will include harnessing such natural endowments as lithium for production of batteries to power drones. The on-farm activities, iron ore and steel deposit available in large quantities in the country can as well confer on us advantage in mechanization and other equipment and tools, manufacturing, learning from the Indian case study, which on record shows in the 1950s, India imported 8,000 units of tractors, and after using the advantage of steel endowment and engineering practices, today India manufactures 1 million tractors every year. In fact, the tractor population today is 10 million in the whole of the Indian state. Let me reiterate that under the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, as your partner in this endeavor, I assure you that the federal government is keenly interested in the communique that will emerge from this gathering. Once received, we will take the following actions. 1, to collaborate with the Nigerian Society of Engineers and address identified challenges. 2, ensuring that relevant recommendations from the communique are factored into national policies on agriculture and climate resilience. 3, to support the deployment of promising engineering solutions in key agricultural zones across Nigeria. 4, support the provision of frameworks for knowledge sharing between Nigerian engineers and international experts to foster innovation. 5, supports the push for legislation that promotes sustainable engineering solutions in agriculture through enabling environment for innovation. I will conclude by once again thanking you for embracing the opportunity for professional and national development by extension through this convocation. I urge you to seize this opportunity to collaborate, innovate, and set actionable goals. The Nigerian Society of Engineers has always been at the forefront of national progress, and I'm confident that this gathering will further reinforce that legacy. Finally, encouraging climate-smart agriculture to maximize existing climate strategies to grow crops that thrives well under such circumstances, resulting in increased food production, is a bold step that will help our quest towards food and nutrition security, as well as align with the Sustainable Development Goals, SDG number 2, which stipulates that ending hunger by the year 2030. It is our utmost expectation that a far-reaching policy brief will emanate from this communique that will be issued at the end of this conference and could further form part of the information that will be useful on the national research agenda. On behalf of the federal government and the president, I wish you a successful conference and annual general meeting. We look forward to working with you towards the attainment of a more food secure and climate resilient Nigeria. Thank you, and may God bless you and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Please, can we put our hands together for Senator Abubakar Kyari, the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. And it is worthy to note that the ministry is a strategic partner to the NSE for this year's conference. Put your hands together once more for the minister. If you did not hear the speech very well, Minister has said, there is food for all. Thank you. Yes, there is food for all, and you will enjoy it. So please create farms, even at your backyard, create farms so that we can have food security. Thank you very much. Please, may I request the organizers of the Special Awards for Innovation Competition, JETS competition, to please get ready as we now take a documentary of Lee Engineering and Construction Company Limited. Media team, please, can we have the documentary of Lee Engineering and Construction Company Limited? Thank you. Thank you. That's a documentary of Lee Engineering and Construction Company Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please maintain some decorum, please? It's very important that we maintain some silence. Thank you very much. Let us maintain professional silence. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now quickly go to taking goodwill messages while we wait for the list of the awards for our innovative competitions. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, may I invite to the podium the President and Chairman in Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers. Let's put our hands together for her, please. Thank you.
Distinguished engineers, please let us have some silence. Please. We need this place to be and sound as professional as possible. Please. At this moment, we would like to recognize the partners, our partners for this conference. I mentioned a few of them earlier, and now we shall recognize them properly. To start, or to kick this off, I'd like to invite to the podium the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari. Please come up. The Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security is a strategic partner of this conference, like I mentioned earlier. The theme aligns with its duties, or the duties of the ministry, and perfectly too with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So, sir, it gives me great pleasure to present this award to you in recognition of the fact that you are a strategic partner to the conference, the 2024 International Engineering Conference, with the theme, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change. Thank you very much, sir. May I call on the representative of Lee Engineering, our platinum partner. Lee Engineering, please. While we wait for Lee Engineering, may I have the representative of Coleman Wires and Cables? Coleman Wires and Cables, please. The honorary fellow is still taking photographs, probably. So please come up quickly. Oh, you are here. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. The gown has changed you from Mr. Onofowokon to a very distinguished fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. This award is being presented to Coleman Wires and Cables for being a platinum partner for the 2024 International Engineering Conference, Exhibition, and AGM. And it is given today, the 19th day of November, year 2024. Congratulations, sir. Ashiwaju Onofowokon, could you please come up? Please give him a round of applause as he comes up. He's the founder and chairman of Coleman Wires and Cables. May I have the representative of Total Energies E&P? Total Energies. Representative of Total Energies, our Platinum's partner. Okay. Quickly, please. Total Energies, please come up quickly. This award is given to Total Energies for being a platinum partner of the conference. Congratulations. In the gold category, Grameen Petroserve, please. Grameen Petroserve is a gold partner of this conference. Engineer Johnson Ame, is he here? Okay. Okay, he's coming up. Please give him a round of applause. That is the managing director of Grameen Petroserve Limited, a wholly Nigerian engineering company. And just yesterday was conferred with the Distinguished Fellowship of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Congratulations, sir. The bronze category, we have here Renault Group, Nigeria Limited. Renault. The representative of Renault is here. Please give him a round of applause. Shell Petroleum Development Company, representative of SPDC, please. A bronze partner of this conference. A round of applause, please. While we wait for Shell, oh yes, hey. No. Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas, NLNG. Representative of NLNG, please, quickly. Please bring them up with a round of applause. NLNG has partnered with NSC year in, year out. And we know that next year they will move to platinum from bronze. Int'L Nigeria Limited. Int'L Nigeria Limited is a life partner of NSC. And this year, they are in the bronze category. I'm sure that the managing director, who is also vice president of Koren, will ensure that Koren jumps to strategic partner next year. And I say that with confidence because I'm the group executive director. Energy Commission of Nigeria. This is just the beginning with Energy Commission of Nigeria. There are a lot of other promises. We have a 100 kVA solar system running, powering the secretariat, the NSC secretariat. And ECN has pledged to upgrade that system to a 200 kVA system. Please give them a round of applause.
This one, you signed my approval already. We'll do it. Thank you very much. So you built something, a new structure for them. No problem.
Ministry of Regional Development, Federal Ministry of Regional Development. Any representative here? Hensec Integrated Services Limited. Any representative here? Protogy Global Services Limited. Protogy. Represented by the managing director, who is also our vice president, Engineer Ademola Isaac Aguru, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers.
The next one is megawatt. We are still within time. Yes. Right, we'll come down.
The next is Megawatts Nigeria Limited. Megawatts, please. Okay. Seplat Energy PLC. Seplat. Pana Holdings.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we now take the awards and winners for the innovation competitions and the JET competitions. For the innovation competition, may we invite the second runner-up, Hanif Adedotun. Okay, Hanif Adedotun. The first runner-up, Nweke Moses Onyema. And the winner, David Victor for the innovations competition. Can you please come up?
Handset. Where is handset? Yes, I know. How could I forget?
The sponsor for the innovations competition is Engineer Adokie Tombomie, FNSC OON. Please, you may come up, sir.
Okay. Can we have the winners here, please, quickly?
Okay, what's going on? Let me call the jets.
Where are these ones?
Innovation.
Second runner-up for innovation competition, Hanif Adedotun. Okay. Second runner-up. Come. Second runner-up. Come back. Congratulations. When?
Let me call the jet. Yeah. Now for the jets competition, we have the second runner-up, Government Girls Secondary School, Tudun Wada, Brinin, KB. Can you please come up quickly, please? And their project is microbit flood detection and alert system. The first runner-up is Shalom Science and Technology Academy, Enugu, multipurpose agricultural mobile robot. And the winner is Tamara's Fairview High School, Jos, electromagnetic induction wireless voltage transfer. And the sponsor is Oranto Petroleum, and that is sponsored by Prince Engineer Ato Eze, FNSC. Thank you very much.
The winners of the jets competition, please file up, take a bow. This is the future of Nigeria. Please give them a round of applause. Please take a bow, all of you. May I have upstage the representative of the governor of Lagos State, representative of the governor of Nasarawa State, and of course, our own governor, Governor Babagana Umara Zulum, FNSC. Please come and take a photograph with these young innovators. Honorable Minister of Agri and Food Security, could you please join them? And may I seek the indulgence of His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented. Please, sir. These are the people who will drive the renewed hope agenda.
The first runner-up to please come forward, Shalom Science and Technology Academy, Enugu. The first runner-up is here, Shalom Academy, Enugu. The first runner-up. And then the winners should be ready to come up stage. Tamara's Fairview High School, Jos, Plateau State. Goodwill message, professional institutions. Okay.
Yeah, where is the list?
But these are their names, professional.
I know their names. We now go straight to goodwill messages so we can round up and leave this place. May I call on Architect Mobolaji Adeniyi to give a goodwill message, a 1-minute goodwill message on behalf of other professional bodies. The President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Oguntala, my sister president and dear friend, I wish to stand on existing protocols, but permit me to specially recognize His Excellency, Professor Zulum, because he's also an honorary fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Architects. Engineer Zulum, sir, you're well recognized. As we gather for this annual general meeting, I'm reminded of the symbiotic relationship between our professions. The question is, what would architects do without engineers to bring their designs to life? Without engineers, our beautiful structures would remain mere sketches on paper. Conversely, what would engineers do without architects to envision and design the spaces that shape our lives. Without architects, engineering innovations would lack aesthetic and functional direction. This interdependence underscores the significance of our collaboration. And so, on behalf of the Nigerian Institute of Architects, I extend warmest greetings and felicitations to you, our president, and the body of engineers on the occasion of your AGM. Your theme, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, which was so well addressed by the Honorable Minister for Agriculture, we thank you for that message, resonates deeply with our shared commitment to creating a better built environment and a more sustainable future for our nation. As we all know, climate change poses significant threats to food security, and it's imperative that we adopt innovative solutions to mitigate its impacts. Effective engineering solutions can improve soil health, reduce soil erosion, and support sustainable farming methods. So we want to commend the NSC for providing a platform to explore cutting-edge engineering solutions, foster interdisciplinary dialogue, and promote policy changes necessary for Nigeria's sustainable development. As architects, we acknowledge the vital role engineers play in shaping our built environment and addressing pressing national challenges. We reaffirm our commitment to collaboration, and on behalf of all other professional bodies, particularly those in the built environment, I want to congratulate the NSC for this very successful AGM, wishing you fruitful discussions, meaningful outcomes, and hoping that your deliberations will yield actionable strategies for Nigeria's progress. Please accept our best wishes for a productive and inspiring conference from the Nigerian Institute of Architects and all other professional bodies. Thank you very much.
Can we please put our hands together for her? Thank you very much. We'll now take the goodwill messages from our international delegates. And please note, the mic has been programmed to go off in 1 minute. So your goodwill message should be in 1 minute. Thank you very much. May I now invite the president of the Ghana Institution of Engineering, Engineer Kwabena Bempong, for his goodwill message. Thank you. Engineer Kwabena Bempong, the president, Ghana Institution of Engineering, while the president of Kenya, Institution of Engineers of Kenya, gets ready.
Well, thank you very much. I understand I have only 1 minute, so I'll try and be snappy as much as possible. The President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Your Excellencies, fellows and members of this great institution, on behalf of the Ghana Institute, sorry about that. On the occasion of your conference themed Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, we from Ghana commend your dedication to advancing engineering excellence and promoting sustainable development, and more importantly, securing the life of our citizens here in Nigeria and beyond. As engineering practitioners, Our main aim is to provide solutions to improve the quality of life of all on earth. This conference therefore serves as a vital platform for knowledge sharing, collaboration, and innovation, aligning with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. As engineering practitioners, we recognize our critical role in addressing global challenges from climate change to infrastructure development. Your theme on food security is an area we seem to forget about, especially in the era of physical security, being high on the agenda for most countries, especially in the Sahel region of of Africa. Our shared commitment to sustainable development requires collective action, and we applaud your efforts to convene experts from academia, industry, policymakers, and other stakeholders to explore solutions. GHIE and NSC share a common vision for harnessing engineering expertise to drive socioeconomic growth and environmental stewardship. We look forward to strengthening our collaboration and exploring opportunities for mutual benefits. To the conference participants, we wish you fruitful deliberations, inspiring discussions, and meaningful connections. My prayer is that our collective expertise will yield impactful solutions for a sustainable future and food security for our people. Congratulations once again on this timely initiative. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You did very well. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for Engineer Kwabena Bempong. May I now invite for his goodwill message the President of the Institution of Engineers of Kenya, Engineer Munyoki Shama Kiteme.
Madam President and the Excellencies present this great gathering. Like you heard, my name is Engineer Shama Kiteme, President, Institution of Engineers of Kenya. We come here in Abuja with great love because every time we have held our international convention, NSC has always honored our invitation. And we're very grateful that we are coming here to show that commitment from Nairobi. This year, the starting of this month, we concluded our convention, which was focusing on manufacturing. And I'm very excited that this convention focuses on food security. And our passion is continue the brotherhood of engineers in Africa. We were in Angola, we were in Rwanda, and now here in Abuja to continue this true brotherhood of engineers in Africa. We're very excited that in the same vein, and I want to mention that Nigeria hosted Adechina Chidima, who won to be the runners-up to Miss Universe. And this tells you that being the first African to occupy that position, Africa is rising. We have also seen our colleagues take up key positions. WFO president is right from here in Nigeria. And so the voice of engineers in Africa continues to rise. Kenya in 2008 exported a president to the United States of America. And today, Kenya has nominated an engineer to be the next African Union Commission chairperson. And so the voice of engineering is going to reverberate all over across the globe. This is the confidence that we gather as we gather here in Abuja to continue conversations on how engineering is going to change the landscape in Africa. And so infrastructure, food security, technology innovations, they are going to be birthed here in Africa, which is the future of humanity. Madam President, we want to congratulate you for gathering this great gathering of engineers, and we are witnesses to what is happening here in Nigeria, and is going to continue to happen across Africa. Congratulations, Madam President. Thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you, Institution of Engineers of Kenya. May I please give this announcement that spouses should please go for their lectures now. Thank you. Spouses, time for your lectures. May I now invite the president of the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, Engineer Oba Jones, for his goodwill message. Let's put our hands together for him as Liberia gets ready.
Greetings all. Greetings all. Madam President, the entire executive and members of NSC, I stand on all existing protocols. I am Engineer Oba Jones, the President of the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, and on behalf of the Council, the entire members of the Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers, and the Council and the entire members of our Professional Engineering Regulatory Council, I bring you well wishes and felicitations from our small but significant country of Sierra Leone. You know, Nigeria and Sierra Leone have from time immemorial had very strong ties, which has originated even from the origins of both countries. There are people in Sierra Leone who go about with Nigerian names. I, for one, my middle name is Oba, which is a Nigerian name. So you can see that there are very strong ties between the two countries. And this strong ties has extended very much so to our sister institutions, that we always look forward to having the Nigerian delegation at our Sierra Leone Institution of Engineers Conference. So, Madam President, and all the past presidents who've been to Sierra Leone, we thank you very much for coming. And I want to extend our thanks for the hospitality that you have accorded us, and to wish for a successful, a fruitful conference filled with plenty of exchange of ideas and exchange of programs, so that we can continue to progress our two countries together. Thank you all, and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. May I now invite the president of the Engineering Society of Liberia, Engineer Dudley Too. Let's put our hands together for him. And please let us maintain some decorum. 1 minute, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and all other officials of government yet present, I stand on existing protocols. I'm Engineer Dudley Dito, President of the Engineer Society of Liberia and President-elect of the West Africa Federation of Engineering Organization. On this all-important occasion, I want to say thanks to the Nigerian Society of Engineers who have afforded all this opportunity to come at the all-important conference, which we think your team resonate with our problem in Africa and not only in Nigeria. I bring in this greeting and to all other engineers in this hall present. I think we should move beyond words and go to deeds. Our continent, Africa, can be greater than where we are if we move out there and do the things that matter, that Africa can be great. Today I see we talk, but I think Africa needs to move beyond talking and go towards doing the things that are right. I always say God is an engineer, and if we must be great, engineers in this room must wake up and exemplify the things that we think that is matter. And our ethics and professionalism must go forward. I thank you. God bless Africa. God bless engineer. Thank you all.
May I have Engineer Kwabena Bempong, please? Engineer Kwabena Bempong. Please give them a round of applause. Navigating Africa is very tough. Mobility within Africa is very, very tough. And it took them a long time and a lot of hassles to get here. Please give them another round of applause.
May I now invite for his goodwill message, Barrister Labaran Magaji, Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, representing the Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, for his goodwill message in 1 minute. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Your Excellency, the representative of Mr. President, please permit me to adopt the protocol already laid down. I am here on behalf of my principal, my boss, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, who is on a trip to Saudi Arabia for a lesser Hajj, which coincide with this program, and he extends his regrets. He was only informed and reminded by the Vice President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers with a choice of whom to represent him at this event, and he gladly honored and directed that I should be here on his behalf. His Excellency has directed me to say this. It is my singular honor to be invited to address this gathering of most respected professional colleagues and members of the engineering family on the occasion of International Engineering Conference, Exhibition and Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. The theme of this year's event, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, is both timely and crucial in our current global context. As we all gathered here today to have a conversation and discuss the pressing issues of food security and climate change, it is imperative that we recognize the vital role that engineering plays in addressing these challenges. Engineers are at the forefront of developing innovative solutions that can help achieve sustainable development goals and create a better future for generations yet to come. In Nasarawa State, for example, we have been actively working towards implementing sustainable engineering solutions to enhance food security and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Our state is blessed with fertile land and abundant natural resources, and we are committed to harnessing these assets in a responsible and sustainable manner. At the moment, Nasarawa State is in the process of harvesting 2,000 hectares of our farmland produce out of the 10,000 earmarked for that purpose. One of the key innovative initiatives we have undertaken is the promotion of modern agricultural practices that are both economically and environmentally friendly and economically viable. Through the use of precision agriculture techniques, we are able to optimize resources, use increased crop yields, and reduce the environmental footprint of farming activities. However, despite our best efforts, we continue to face challenges in our quest for sustainable engineering solutions to food security and climate change. Nevertheless, we are optimistic about the prospect of the future by fostering collaboration between engineers, policymakers, and other stakeholders. We can work together to develop innovative solutions that address the complex interplay between food security and climate change. In conclusion, let me pause here to say that I feel very much at home seeing an array of our professional colleagues, both old and new. I hereby urge you all to join hands in our collective effort to promote sustainable engineering solutions that will secure our food supply and protect our planet for future generations. Let us harness the power of engineering to build a more sustainable and resilient future for all. I appreciate you for your attention, and I look forward to fruitful discussions and collaboration during this conference. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you, and God bless. These are the messages of His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, who regrettably did not find himself in this midst, but he has extended his gratitude for being invited to say a word in this occasion. Thank you as you continue the deliberation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. While we continue with the goodwill messages, may I quickly recognize the Deputy Governor of Abia State here present, Engineer Emetu Ikechukwu, FNSC. Also, we have the representative of the Governor of Oyo State, Engineer Sheyi Makinde, FNSC, represented here by Professor Dahoud Shagodoyin, Honorable Commissioner of Works and Transport, Oyo State. May I now invite for his goodwill message the representative of His Excellency, Senator Obasani, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Architect Dr. Ibrahim Hamza, the Commissioner for Public Works and Infrastructure, Kaduna State. Please put your hands together for him as he gives us his goodwill message abridged in 1 minute. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Borno State, Honorable Ministers here present, the Executive Council of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, a very good afternoon to you all. My name is Architect Dr. Ibrahim Hamza. I am here to represent His Excellency Senator Obasani, who is unavoidably absent, and he has sent me with the following messages. It is a great pleasure for me to address this distinguished gathering of scholars, researchers, and practitioners in the field of engineering in Nigeria and beyond. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizing committee for inviting me to serve as special guest of honor at this important international conference, exhibition, and annual general meeting. I salute you all for your contributions to the development of Nigeria. I commend the Nigerian Society of Engineers for choosing the theme Sustainable Engineering Solutions for Food Security and Climate Change. Climate change is not just an environmental crisis, it is a profound challenge that can destabilize nations, worsen inequalities, and provoke violence. The facts are undeniable. Rising temperature, shifting weather pattern, and extreme weather events are no longer distant threats. This phenomenon disrupt livelihood, displace community, create fierce competition for increasingly scarce resources like water, arable land, and food. The reality before us is that natural resources will become more limited, tensions will mount. Historically, we have witnessed low environmental stress can lead to conflict. The farmers-herders conflict is still with us today. As we advocate for our engineers to get the recognition they deserve, I challenge our engineers to look at themselves in the mirror and ask themselves some hard questions. Have you been living up to the standards required by our professionals, our profession? Have you been cutting corners? I am raising these questions and poster Because of the disturbing trend of building collapses in Nigeria, engineers must ensure compliance with regulations. You need all activities at the construction site. You must therefore ensure compliance with the regulation laid out by government and regulatory bodies. It is my hope that this international conference and annual meeting will provide an ideal environment for you to exchange ideas and experiences, strengthen relationships, and learn about new tools, latest research, and innovation. I wish you all a fruitful deliberation, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. May I now invite the representative of the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Inu Agarba, for his goodwill message. Let's put our hands together for him.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by my good friend, the Honorable Minister of State, Ministry of Works, His Excellency, our brother and the architect of New Borno State, Professor Umara Zulum, Governor of Borno State, Honorable Minister of Agric, the President of this very important Nigerian Society of Engineers, and all the fellows and engineers, all important dignitaries, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am standing on the podium this afternoon on behalf of my boss, the People's Speaker, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, who is unavoidably absent because of another national engagement. But he asked me to be here on his behalf. It is a great honor to stand before this distinguished gathering of professionals and innovators at the 24th International Engineering Conference Exhibition and Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. This year's theme, Sustainable Engineering Solution to Food Security and Climate Change, is not only timely, but also critical to the survival and progress of our nation and the global community at large. As we confront the dual challenges of food insecurity, climate change, it is clear that engineering has a pivotal role to play in crafting solutions that are both sustainable and innovative. Nigeria, the most populous country in Africa, like many other nations, is grappling with rapidly growing population and the realities of climate change, ranging from extreme weather events and disruption in agricultural productivity. These challenges are compounded by the urgent need to ensure food security for our rapidly growing population. In addressing these issues, we must rely on the expertise, creativity, dedication of our engineers. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as a chairman of House Committee on Science, Engineering, our doors are always open for collaboration to see how we can make, amend, and propose new ideas in order to broaden our focus in terms of creating new solutions in the engineering industry. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I commend the Nigerian Society of Engineers for leading the charge in this endeavor. Your commitment to developing and implementing sustainable engineering solutions is commendable and essential. As we look forward to the future, I encourage you to continue to innovate, think critically, and collaborate across disciplines to find holistic solutions that will benefit not only Nigeria but also the global community. These solutions leverage technological innovations, renewable energy integration, efficient resource management, and sustainable infrastructure development to enhance agricultural productivity and resilience to sustainability. As policy makers, we in the House of Representatives recognize the importance of your work and are committed to supporting legislative framework that enable and empower engineering innovation. We must work together to create policies that not only address the immediate challenges of food security and climate change, but also foster an environment where sustainable engineering practice strive. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate the critical importance of your work to our nation's future. I am confident that this conference will be a platform for engineering ideas, solutions that will drive Nigeria and indeed the world toward a more sustainable and secure future. Thank you very much. I hope and pray after when we finish, everybody will go back to his destination safely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable. I decided to come up here to bring people up by myself so that I can keep them to 1 minute each. I'm sure they would not want to keep the president standing here. And I'm going to start by calling the representative of Lagos State Governor, Engineer Adekunle Olayinka, who is the special advisor to the governor in the Office of Works. Mr. Governor, please come up for 1 minute.
Good afternoon, all. Madam President, Engineer Mrs. Oguntala, the representative of various excellencies here. Let me single out His Excellency, the Governor of Borno State, Professor Zulum, the Minister of Agriculture, and fellow engineers. I'm here to represent the Governor of Lagos State. Because of exigencies of his duties, he's unable to be here, but he has sent his goodwill message. So I'll just go through in summary. Today, we find ourselves at the crossroads of two of the most critical challenges of our era, ensuring food security for a rapidly expanding global population and combating the profound effects of climate change. The theme of this conference, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, calls for audacity, bold ideas, and even bolder actions. It demands that we merge the best of technology with the wisdom of tradition, balancing progress with preservation, and ensuring that no one is left behind as we work to provide a resilient food supply and protect the environment that sustains us all. Engineering has always been at the forefront of human progress, from mechanized farming to renewable energy technologies. Your profession is the key to unlocking solutions to two of our most pressing global challenges, ensuring food security and mitigating climate change. However, we recognize that these challenges cannot be addressed by government alone. We need the expertise, innovation, and collaboration of engineers and other stakeholders to develop and implement sustainable solutions. This conference provides an excellent platform for knowledge sharing, networking, and exchange of ideas. I therefore urge the Nigerian Society of Engineers to champion innovative designs for sustainable irrigating systems, waste-to-energy solutions, and urban farming technologies that maximize productivity without depleting our natural resources. I commend the organizing committee for curating such an impactful event that brings together young engineers and innovators, experts, and young leading leaders. The depth of discussions, the quality of the exhibitions, and the collaborative spirit fostered during this conference are a testament to the exceptional standards of this prestigious body. Lagos State remains grateful for the partnership we share with the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Your invaluable support in driving developmental projects across the state has significantly contributed to our progress. Let us begin a dialogue that breaks barriers across disciplines and borders, a dialogue that doesn't just seek sustainable solutions, but inspires transformative solutions capable of reshaping how we address food security and climate change for generations to come. Once again, I extend sincere appreciation to the Nigerian Society of Engineers for this invaluable platform and for your unwavering commitment to national development. I thank you for listening. Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos State. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr.
A round of applause for Mr. Governor, please. May I now call on the representative of the Governor of Oyo State, our own engineer, Oluseyi Makinde, FNSC, who is represented, his representative is Professor Daoud Shangodoyin. This speech, even though it's only 1 minute, is very significant. Governor Seyi Makinde has graciously accepted to host the 2025 Engineering Conference. Can we give him a round of applause, please? And his representative here would, in 1 minute, tell us what to expect when we get to Ibadan next year.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Engineer Professor Zulum, you are most welcome, sir. Your Excellencies here present, the President of Nigerian Society of Engineers, kindly permit me to rest on the already established protocol. I'm standing here for His Excellency Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, FNSC, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, who is unavoidably absent this afternoon, but he sent me his goodwill message to this gathering. And with a great honor and immense pride that I stand on behalf of His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde today at this prestigious gathering, centered around a theme that resonates deeply with our collective aspiration, sustainable engineering solutions. This gathering not only serves as a platform for knowledge exchange, but also symbolizes the collective commitment of engineers to address the pressing challenges facing Nigeria today. The challenges facing Nigeria infrastructure development cannot be surmounted in isolation and calls for collective efforts from engineers, governments, officials, private sector players. By fostering synergies among these groups, innovative solutions can emerge, addressing issues related to sustainability and technological advancement within the industry. The cooperative spirit is not only essential for the progress of engineering practices, but also crucial for the nation's overall development. In Oyo State, we recognize that sustainable engineering is not just a trend, but a critical necessity in our quest for inclusive development. Under His Excellency Engineer Oluseyi Makinde's administration, we have made significant strides in promoting sustainable solutions that enhance infrastructural resilience, protect our environment, and promote economic growth. Our commitment to sustainable engineering is exemplified by the ongoing projects in transportation, housing, water supply, security, and waste management. Rejuvenation of our road network under the Light Up of Your State initiative has not only improved night life and economy and safety of the citizenry, but also integrated smart technology to reduce our carbon footprint. Additionally, the introduction of solar-powered streetlights exemplifies our approach to harnessing renewable energy for public benefit. In the area of water supply, we are pioneering projects that emphasize sustainable management practices, ensuring that access to clean and safe drinking water is equitable for all our citizens. Our collaborations with local engineers and stakeholders has been pivotal in leveraging innovative solutions that integrate traditional knowledge with modern engineering. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have no reservation that this gathering will inspire optimism and proactive engagement among participants to envision a more prosperous and sustainable future for Nigeria. I call on the coalition of engineers at this gathering to embrace a culture of continuous learning and adaptation as they navigate the complexities of modern engineering. I want to welcome you all in advance to Oyo State for NSC Conference 2025 on behalf of His Excellency Engineer Oluseyi Makinde, who will support this gathering with everything, all the resources that are needed. Thank you and God bless you all. Masalam.
Thank you very much, Governor Seyi Makinde. May I now call on the Executive Governor of Borno State, Engineer Babagana Umara Zulum, FNSC MNI, to give his goodwill message.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The representative of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Alhaji Muhammad Bello, who is also the Minister of State for Works, the Minister of Agriculture, President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, President of current, past President of Nigerian Society of Engineers and current former Secretary of our party, APC, other invited guests, members of the engineering family, good afternoon. I want to extend my sincere felicitations and greetings from the government and good people of Borno State to all the engineering family members that are here, and indeed all the invited guests that have attended the opening ceremony of the 24th Engineering Conference here in Abuja. This year's theme, Sustainable Engineering Solutions to Food Security and Climate Change, is apt and timely. Therefore, I'm calling on the Nigerian Society of Engineers and members of the engineering family to invest in research in the areas of irrigation, in the areas of food preservation, in the areas of water harvesting, mechanization, environmental degradation, among others, in order to boost food production. Furthermore, I'm also calling upon the Nigerian Society of Engineers, as well as the entire engineering family, to invest in the areas of utilization of alternative energy sources, especially geothermals, solar power, biomass, energy with a view to reducing or slowing emission of greenhouse gases in Nigeria. This is very important. On my part, as the governor of Borno State, as well as one of you, inshallah, we shall continue to provide the political will and the commitment needed to drive the process. Once again, thank you very much and wishing you all the best in this year's engineering conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. May I also announce that the Governor, Engineer Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, has just approved a retreat of the EXCO of NSC, the outgoing and the incoming. And on December 1st, we shall all be going to Maiduguri for a retreat of the National EXCO. Please give him a very warm round of applause. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your support yesterday, tomorrow, and the ones that we are enjoying today. And may I, on that note, quickly recognize, before I bring up the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Rear Admiral B. Iyala, the Chief of Naval Engineering. Next year, the 2025, the theme of our conference shall be Innovative Engineering Solutions to Blue Economy. Innovative solutions to sustainable blue economy. I will learn it later. But that is the theme. Innovative solutions to sustainable blue economy. And the Nigerian Navy has pledged to partner with us. Please give them a round of applause. May I also quickly recognize and call him to wave his hand, the representative of Abia State Government, Governor, Engineer Ikechukwu Emetu, FNSC. He is the Deputy Governor of Abia State, our own engineer and fellow. And on this note, I'd also like to recognize the President of Association of Professional Bodies of Nigeria, Ismaila M. Zakari, MNI. May I respectfully bring to the podium the representative of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Honorable Minister of State Works, Honorable Bello Muhammad Goronyo, Esquire. Please, a standing ovation as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria approaches the podium. Thank you.
Please be seated. Your Excellency, our dear Governor of Borno State, Professor Engineer Babagana Umara Zulum, our dear sister, the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntala, FNSCA. Our former secretary of our great party, Ms. Ariola, the party of the Africa, the party of Africa and beyond. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to represent our dear President, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is today in Brazil to attend the G20 summit. So permit me to read his speech. Distinguished President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, members of the National Society of Engineers Council, esteemed engineers, professionals, and innovators from all over Nigeria and around the world, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, say good afternoon to you all. It is an immense privilege to stand before this esteemed gathering of engineers, innovators, and visionaries who are the bedrock of Nigeria's development and industrial progress. I'm honored to join you at the 2024 International Engineering Conference, Exhibition, an annual general meeting of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a rallying point for those who envision a better future of our nation and are committed to transforming that vision into reality through engineering and technological advancement. Today, as we converge under the banner of engineering excellence, we must recognize that we are also celebrating Nigeria's rich heritage of ingenuity and resilience. This conference reflects our shared belief that with skills, hands, sharp minds, and strong sense of purpose, we can engineer a better, more prosperous Nigeria. The theme of this year's conference, Sustainable Engineering Solution to Food Security and Climate Change, could not be more relevant. Engineering sits at the heart of progress in today's world. More technology and innovation are constantly reshaping industries, economies, and lives. Engineers are not just builders, they are problem solvers, creators, and the architects of our future. In Nigeria, we are fortunate to have some of the finest and most passionate engineers pushing boundaries from constructing infrastructure that powers our cities to designing digital solutions that connect to our people. As we look to the future of Nigeria's prosperity, Nigeria's prosperity depends on our ability to harness the transformative power of engineering and technology. But to achieve this, we must face several critical challenges: improving our infrastructure, ensuring sustainable energy for all, fostering a robust industrial sector, and building a knowledge-based economy driven by innovation and skill. Today, I would like to outline our administration's commitment to these goals, and more importantly, to the engineers who make these aspirations possible. One, strengthening infrastructure and industrial growth. One of the foremost priorities of this administration is to build and maintain resilient infrastructure that meet the demands of our growing population and a dynamic economy. We cannot achieve our vision for Nigeria without roads that connect communities, bridges that stand the test of time, and facilities that support industries. To this end, our government is committed to significantly increasing investment in infrastructure projects, not only in urban centers, but also in rural communities that are often overlooked. But infrastructure is the only one piece of the puzzle for our nation to thrive. We need a robust industrial sector that can compete on a global scale. We are implementing policies that encourages industrialization, support local manufacturing, and create opportunities for engineers to innovate and thrive. Promoting sustainable energy solutions. As engineers, you understand better than anyone the importance of sustainable energy. Energy is the backbone of any economy, and in Nigeria, access to reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy remains a critical challenge. I am pleased to share that our government is working on an ambitious plan to expand the energy grid, invest in renewable energy sources, and reduce our dependency on fossil fuels. We aim to build a resilient energy sector that not only powers homes and industries, but also protect our environment for future generations. I encourage the Nigerian engineering community to continue exploring solutions in solar, wind, and other renewable energy technologies. You have a crucial role in this transition, and I'm confident that your expertise and dedication will drive us towards a greener Nigeria. Empowering Nigerian engineers and fostering innovation. At the core of our great nation is a skilled workforce. Engineers as problem solvers and innovators are pivotal to achieving our national goals. That is why our administration is focused on creating opportunities for professional development and innovation within the engineering sector. Through partnership with educational institutions and private sector stakeholders, we are working to enhance technical training programs, improve engineering curriculum, and provide hands-on experience that prepares the next generation for the challenges of tomorrow. We are also committed to supporting Nigerian engineers by creating an environment that fosters innovation. I am proud to announce the establishment of the National Engineering and Innovation Fund, a new initiative designed to provide grants and resources to engineers and technologies working on solutions for Nigeria's unique challenges. With this fund, we aim to support local innovations, encourage entrepreneurship, and ensure that Nigeria remains at the forefront of engineering advancement in Africa. Strengthening regulations and standards. A commitment to quality and safety is at the heart of responsible engineering. Our administration recognizes the importance of holding and enforcing stringent standards across all engineering projects. We will work closely with the Nigerian Society of Engineers and other regulatory bodies to ensure that only licensed, qualified professionals are entrusted with critical national projects. It is our shared duty to uphold the integrity of the engineering profession and protect the lives of our citizens. Collaborating for a sustainable and inclusive future. In a rapid, challenging world, no sector can achieve transformation alone. We must embrace collaboration across disciplines between public and private sector among nations. I urge you to form partnerships that break down silos, inspire innovation, and imply our collective impact. Together, we can make Nigeria a global leader in engineering sustainability and technological innovation. Fellow Nigerians, as we look forward, let us remember that challenges we face are immense, but so is our potential. This gathering of engineers reminds us that we have the knowledge, skills, and determination to build the Nigeria we all dream. A Nigeria where our youth are gainfully employed and productive sectors. Our industries are thriving, our infrastructure is world-class. A Nigeria where innovation drives economic growth and engineering excellence is celebrated. Today, I pledge the full support of our administration to the Nigerian Society of Engineers and to every Nigerian engineer working tirelessly across the country and beyond. I am confident that together we will create a stronger and more resilient and prosperous Nigeria. In closing, I commend each of you for your dedication to this noble profession. You are the pillars upon which our nation's future stands. I urge you to continue striving for excellence, to embrace innovation, and contribute your skills and talent to the Nigeria of our dreams. It is also my singular honor and privilege on behalf of our dear President, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to declare this conference open. I thank you all, and God bless you.
May I now invite the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers to please come up stage. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for that wonderful speech, and particularly the pledge of support to the Nigerian Society of Engineers. May I now invite all our dignitaries on the front row to please come up and take a group photograph with Mr. President. Please, Senator Iyola Omishore, distinguished senator, please come up. My past presidents, representatives of governors, President of Koren, APBN president, presidents of institutions from all over Africa. Please come up.
May I now invite the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Society of Engineers for the vote of thanks. Engineer Joshua Egube, FNSC. Please, the national anthem, please. Please, let's get to our seats. Let's get to our seats. Engineers from Borno State, please. A few announcements while the pictures are going on. Please, fellows, council members, and household members to please take their lunch to the left of the lounge. Delegates are to take their lunch behind the doors, behind the hall, while ESCO members, international delegates, will take their lunch upstairs to the right. Thank you. Please, immediately after the national anthem, we shall proceed to the exhibition lounge, exhibition hall, to be led by the President of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Let us take our seats as we shall be having the national anthem once the guests have gone back to their seats. Immediately after the national anthem, the President shall lead the delegates to the exhibition hall for the exhibitions. And thereafter, we shall converge after our lunch immediately to continue the plenary sections. Thank you. Let us be seated. Let us have our seats as we shall be taking the national anthem in due time very soon. Let us go back to our various positions. We shall take the national anthem. After that, the President will lead delegates to the exhibition hall. We will take our lunch and come back for the plenary sessions. The national anthem. Thank you all very much. To the exhibition hall now. The President will lead the delegates to the exhibition hall. Then we all have lunch and come back immediately to commence the plenary sections. Fellows and council members to have their lunch to the left of the lounge. Delegates are to take their lunch behind the doors. ESCO members, international delegates, and the VIPs should take their lunch upstairs to the right. Thank you.
Engineering today, engineering tomorrow, engineering today, engineering forever. Engineering today, engineering forever. Engineering today, engineering forever. Your Excellency, Deputy Governor, Abia State. Engineer Babagana Zulum. Engineer Babagana Zulum.
Fellows and council members, fellows and council members to the left of the lounge, delegates are to take their lunch behind the doors. That means you have to go outside behind the doors, behind the hall. ESCOs, international delegates and VIPs, upstairs to the right of this hall. Thank you.
Business, I'm a shana, you go fly to.